this is my 2025 sketchbook. I did like just complete it like just now. So I wanted to like go through it. I started this back in January 1st of this year, and I just finished it. And right now it's I don't know what time it is, but it is still December 31st for me. So I wanted to go through the sketchbook and look at how my art has evolved throughout the year. So first we have whatever the heck this is. I think this was my OC Stella back when I used to have OCs that I actually used. And then we have this Miku. Somebody freaking stole my sketchbook and wrote stuff in it. I don't remember who, but I think I was sitting next to this girl and she like took her highlighter and did shit with it. And then we have these. This I think was meant to be Yosano from Bungo's Stray Dogs, and then I just like gave up halfway through because I didn't have a reference. I think that's supposed to be Madoka. That's Yashiro Nene. And then I tried to do the dual like different color pen thing that was going around at the time. I think I did most of these in school. Yeah, I did most of these in school because I carry my sketchbook in my backpack. That's Tomoyo. That's Aoi. Most of these don't have faces because I genuinely didn't know how to draw a face. I drew that on a live stream. I did this on a live stream. When I still had my original PGO_Swifty channel, because this is back in January. And then I drew this in my Chinese class, and I like was practicing hands because I did not know how to draw hands. There's that. My teacher ended up seeing that. I was like, Ariel, you gotta put that away. Oh, oopsies. Whatever. And then we have Yashiro Nene again, and then whatever the heck that was. I like slowly transitioned into using pen instead of pencil. And then I tried to draw Kyoka. I think Kyoko? Yeah, Kyoko. From Madoka Magica. That's Homura. I think I also drew this on a live. And then we have these. That Hanako freaking sucks. And then what's up with her bangs? This was for my alt channel. I was going to create a new profile picture for it. But this was my alt. It no longer exists. Don't try and search it up. I don't know what I was going with that, but it didn't work out, so I crossed it off. This is Tomoyo. And then I tried to draw Sakura. I failed again. Like, I gave up and then did that. I can put up a picture on the screen of like the digital version that I did of these, because I did like to go over my drawings in the sketchbook and like go like over them and like color them in like on Ibis Paint. And then we have that. We have whatever the heck this was. Don't know what she is. I tried to draw like realistic eyes. This was my realistic eye era. No. That whatever that was. Fern. I tried to draw that. That was on the sticker. And then we have the Triple Bako Trio. I don't know. Neru's ponytail looks so bad. The person obviously still went through and did stuff. Then there's that. And then we did this one and that one because I wanted like the rainbow of characters for my wall. Because I like went over stuff. We have that one, and then Mao Mao. Like, this is a Persebeth, like their dance, I think, at the end of book 5. That's my Chinese name, but like I tried to draw a banner for my channel or something, and I don't think I actually ended up using that, but this is Shinobu. That's Kanao, and I tried to draw Hazel, like, with her gems and stuff. I don't really like how it turned out, but, you know, there's that, or whatever that was, and I don't know what I was trying to go with that one. Oh, look at that. 222. 222. Anyways, this is Fern. I was, like, trying to practice side profiles. I don't really like how that one turned out. We have this Free Ren, and then I drew this of my IRL friend. That's another one of my IRL friends, and then I tried to draw Piper. Like, I forgot a bunch of details, so I went over a bunch of times, so it looks very messy. That's Annabeth. That's Reina. Hazel. I was meant to like go over this one in Ibis Paint as well, but then I didn't end up doing it because I didn't like how I drew the pose. Same thing with that Rachel and this Bianca. And then try to draw Persebeth falling into Tartarus. I didn't really like it because there's already a lot of stuff. I tried to draw their underwater kiss. That didn't go very well. the Miku Miku Beam thing from earlier this year. Gave up on that one as well. And just that one, blah blah blue. Oh my gosh. Okay, so before we get to that one, this is when I made, like my friends were making stamps out of erasers, like carving the erasers and making stamps out of them. So this was my thing that I did. And this was when I was designing, like, my new profile picture. So that we had all these, like, different renditions that I did, and then I did a poll or something on my YouTube channel to help me decide. I think that was the final version that I went with, that I went over. There's whatever like that was, because I needed to fill space, because I like using the right side and not the left side, but I didn't want this page to be blank. They have this, and then hands. I crashed out, obviously. And then this was for, at Luna Valdez, the Granger Cat fangirl, or whatever the heck. This was for her, birthday edit. Her birthday is in June, I think, and she, like, made a post in March, so that's why this is in March. And then, obviously, this one's blank, because I like the right side, and I didn't know what to do over here. That one's really bad. We have that and that. I got a new marker pen thing, and I ended up drawing a bunch of stuff with it, and it was kind of really bad. I tried to draw me, didn't like that. This was me experimenting with the new pen that I got. It's kind of really bad, obviously. Look at that drawing. What the heck? I was trying to come up with a fake name or something, because this was, I think because this is in March, so this was, like, when my channel got deleted, or I quit or something, so I wanted to, like, come up with a fake name or something for a different channel that I wanted to create sometime in the future when I was 16. You know how that went. That didn't go over well with me, because I didn't use that fake name. We have more signature things, and then that's the phone number that I wrote down, because I ended up using this as a journal as well, to write down notes, because I always have this thing on hand. That one's really bad. We don't look at it. It doesn't exist. I think I did all this in the dressing rooms backstage for our spring performance. So there's a bunch of these. Well, no wait. I think, like, the one with the phone numbers, and this was the spring performance, and then these was when I was in, like, when we were going camping, and I was bored on the car ride to the camping site. So that's what this was, I think. There's a bunch of these. This is when I tried to draw myself, and then, like, I saw, like, a thing that was like, oh, if you draw with graphite and it smudges everywhere, then if you put watercolor over it, it's not gonna smudge anymore. Yeah, right. And then this was a drawing request that I did when I had, I think this was a drawing request that I had, when me and my sister shared a channel for, like, those 3 days. It didn't really work well, but, like, that's what that was. This was face practice or whatever. That was this, but different. It doesn't have a face because I gave up on the face. This was math, because I ended up doing math in here, because I don't know why. This is when, our new school year started, and I joined art club, and then this is what I ended up doing in art club. Me crashing out because I had art block and didn't draw in this for a few months. And then I wrote down, like, a bunch of edit ideas in here. I just don't think I've done that or that. And then that's a phone number that I wrote down. I have to blur that out. I also did most of these graphite ones that I did with my pencil, I did in, art club. And then this is, whatever the heck. I was trying to draw Aoi, but I, like, gave up because I didn't have a reference. And then I got a reference, and then that's how that one turned out. I don't really like it. This was my, like, when I first got into the Omori fandom. So I ended up drawing Mari, Aubrey, Headspace Aubrey, Real Life Aubrey, Sweetheart, because I don't know how to draw boys, but, I mean, something. Because I did this in school, because I, like, was crashing out, so, that's when I was trying to, like, draw my persona or whatever, and I, like, gave up over here. You know how that went. So I ended up drawing Basil, because Basil's my, like, favorite, my favorite character in, Omori. So I ended up drawing him anyway. Kind of looks wonky, but we're not going to talk about that. And then this is Aubrey, her headbutts. I can't draw side profile for the life of me, so it looks really bad. And then very disproportionate, Hatsune Miku. I think this is the Magical Mirai Miku Expo, whatever the heck, 2025 thing. And it was really, like, because I tried to do like her whole body, so I started off small and then just kind of larger as I went, so it looks very disproportionate. And then I tried to draw Misi Sua because this was the start of my alien stage phase thing. I tried to do the TV girl thing. I gave up drawing Misi because side profiles suck. And then this is Beef Leaf because I started re-entering my Tianguang Shifu phase. So this is Beef Leaf. It's because I retried the TV girl thing. And this is Cruel because I love Cruel and I got like the fountain pens. So I wanted to try them out. That's what this was. And then this is Airi, from More Jump, the Project Sekai story thing. I drew her because she was pink, and I'm like currently going through the More Jump lore, like main story thing. This is Ichika, from the Leonid storyline, because Leonid was the first storyline that I went through when you first like pick all those options. And then this is Lapis Lazuli from Steven Universe. My Steven Universe phase has long since passed, but I needed a blue character to draw, and I couldn't find any good pictures of Nagisa, like good reference photos, so I ended up going with Lapis Lazuli. Her feet look really bad because I don't know how to draw legs and feet. And then we have this because I was trying to draw my persona. I didn't really like that, so I redrew it. And then I have whatever the heck this was. I don't know what this was. And then this was today because I ended up having like a bunch of pages and I really wanted to finish my sketchbook like by the end of the year. So I just ended up going through Pinterest and drawing whatever came up. This is Free Ren, and then I tried to draw this, but I gave up because my pen like was being weird. So this is that crash out because my pen wasn't being a pen. And then I have this, and I ended up writing down the dates and times in which I did it, or like drew it, because I don't know, I thought that'd be interesting because the past ones only had like those dates. Oh yes, I forgot to do. Okay, we have Free Ren, and then we have even though I'm Chinese, I'm like really bad at tongues, so forgive me. We have Shi Qingxuan. I think you can guess who my favorite character is in Tianguang Shifu. So that's who I drew for the last few pages. Like, I love this. Like, my hands are shaking because I've been holding for so long. So we have this, the dates and times and whatever. These freaking flip. And then, my friend gave me a Hatsune Miku plushie, and I figured out which Hatsune Miku it was. It was the purple Love Sailor Hatsune Miku, so I ended up drawing the figurine of her, because there's a pink and purple version of the figurine. She gave me a plushie, but that's the first thing that popped up on Google when I searched it up. So I ended up drawing her. The hand is not it. And then the pen, like, exploded over here, so it, like, leaked through to the other page. But anyways, this is me. It's Goodbye 2025 because this is my 2025 sketchbook, and I have and I ordered another sketchbook of this exact same kind, the Paperage lined leather bound purple notebook that so I can draw in for next year. So that's that. I'm actually really proud of this hand because I didn't have reference. Anyways, that's it for this sketchbook. Ugh. I don't know how to end this.